Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, July 12th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Well, the Wednesday night storms chased away the humidity, and that was a great thing yesterday. But what does the weekend hold? I guess we're going to find out in a few moments from George. It is Friday, so we better get into it, shall we? All of the Annapolis area public schools went into lockdown Thursday afternoon following the escape of a prisoner being transported to the detention center, according to the Annapolis Police. The Annapolis Police Department, along with county and state police, conducted a search near the Annapolis Exchange, which is over there by the mall. By 1:50 p.m., the suspect was recaptured and the lockdown was lifted. Initially, 5 schools remained under lockdown, but all students and staff were safe throughout the incident. Now, some social media posts are suggesting that this was not an escaped prisoner, but a traffic stop gone wrong where the driver bailed out. Hopefully, we're going to have some clarification from the APD a little bit later on this morning. The Anne Arundel County Department of Health has closed Marley Creek in Glen Burnie due to a large sewage spill. Recreational activities such as swimming and water skiing are prohibited until further notice. Signs have been posted to alert the public, and anyone who does come into contact with the water is advised to wash thoroughly with soap and warm water. For more information, you can contact the Department of Health's Recreational Water Quality Monitoring Program or visit their website at aahealth.org. The Annapolis Symphony Orchestra, in partnership with the Anne Arundel County Department of Recreation and Parks, will be hosting 2 free outdoor concerts. These family-friendly events will take place on Saturday, August 31st at Downs Park and Sunday, September 1st at Quiet Waters Park, with the rain date being Monday, September 4th. Attendees can enjoy pops tunes, patriotic songs, and Broadway music. Concert goers are encouraged to bring lawn chairs, picnic blankets, and some food. Concessions from food trucks will be available. Again, free concert over Labor Day weekend. And speaking of events, this weekend in Anne Arundel County has a bunch. Let's do it chronologically, starting today. Eco Adventures is going to present the ultimate animal adventure at Discoveries at the Library at the mall. That goes from 11 a.m. this morning till noon. That ought to be a kind of fun for the little kids. Here, a pop-up shop will feature a charm bar where you get to create your own charm bracelet. That's going from 4 to 8 p.m. down at their new pop-up at 186 Main Street. And up at the Anne Arundel County Fairgrounds, the Monster Truck Show opens up and runs through the weekend. Tomorrow, Speak Your Truth, which is an event aimed at stopping the stigma around mental illness through live performances, is going to go on from 6 to 10 p.m. at Art Farm located on Chinkapin Round Road. Sunny Hearts Summer Giving Extravaganza is a drive-through donation event from 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday at the Health Department on Harry S. Truman Parkway. You want to bring clothing or food to this Leadership Anne Arundel initiative and help our neighbors in need. If you celebrate Bastille Day, which we all should, Clock Tower Place is where you need to be for the French-themed activities from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You're going to get delicious wines from Grapes Wine Bar, wonderful cheeses from Tastings Gourmet Market, and yummy confections from Sweetheart's Patisserie. Down in Edgewater at historic London Town and Gardens, you can explore what independence actually meant for the people of London Town back in 1776. Enjoy crafts and games. You can talk with costumed historic interpreters to learn about life on the brink of revolution. That goes from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And monster trucks do continue up at the Anne Arundel County Fairgrounds in Crownsville. And you also have Dinner Under the Stars here in Annapolis on West Street from 5 p.m. until late. Looking into Sunday, Shop with a Purpose, also at Here, a pop-up shop. And they're going to be donating a portion of their sales to support Sail Beyond Cancer. We did a podcast with them. That's a really great local organization. That goes from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Homestead Gardens also kicks off their annual Crepe Myrtle Festival, and that does run through July 15th, so it is a perfect time to spend all that myrtle money you've been collecting for the past few weeks. And while there, you definitely want to check out their beer farm, the food trucks, and live music. It's a whole different Homestead Gardens. And again, the monster trucks wrap up at the Anne Arundel County Fairgrounds. And of course, you want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday at noon. This week, we continue our real estate series with Movement Mortgage and look for one or two bonus pods a little bit later this weekend as well. Today on Canines and Crosstreks, we met Bob and Burger. Not Bob's Burger, but Bob and Burger. They're puppies. They're 12-week-old rat terrier puppies who were so much fun. And as soon as they get fixed, they're going to be ready to roll. Listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos and maybe a video. And get all of the information on how you can adopt them or some of their brothers or sisters. Yes, there are a total of 5 of them, but we only talked to 2. And again, don't forget that we do have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every night. That is 366 days this year, all without a paywall. It's perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday. And here is a link right here in the show notes for you. Well, that's it. Now it's time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world. And if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. It's Friday, the weekend is here, and now it is time just to say have a great weekend, be nice to others, do something fun, and keep shopping local. Now hang tight because DCMDVA weather is here with the only locally forecasted weather report you will find, and of course, Canines and Crosstreks. So do hang around for that. All that's coming your way in just a minute.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, July 12th. Yesterday was much nicer for the Annapolis region with noticeably lower humidity, and today should bring more relief in the form of cooler temps and some much needed rainfall before another legit heat wave kicks in starting Sunday. Look for highs today in the low to mid 80s with a likelihood of showers and storms throughout the day and into the nighttime and overnight hours with rainfall totals possibly in the half-inch to maybe 2-inch plus range if multiple rounds of heavy showers and storms develop and move through the region, all of which is badly needed, and then some, as total rainfall since around mid-April is only around 5 to 7 inches depending on your exact location in the area. As for the weekend, temperatures will be around 90 degrees for highs Saturday with an ongoing chance for a shower or storm in advance of another multi-day heat wave Sunday through at least Wednesday of next week with highs in the mid-90s to maybe low 100s across Anne Arundel County each day, with the next chance for rain not coming until Wednesday the 17th. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. MacMedics is also an Apple authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit MacMedics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call MacMedics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Well, apparently we're coming here from Bob's Burger.
Bob and Burger. They look like little hot dogs, though.
There are two little sort of Chihuahua Jack Russell Terrier kind of looking dogs named Bob and Burger running around here at Annapolis Subaru, making all the employees go, "Oh, can I please take him out for a walk?"
We had to hide him. Yeah, we had to shut the door. We had to hide him, move to a different room. This is hurting sales here, guys. This is not the goal of it.
So they're actually rat terrier mixes is what we have them at. Just came in. And these are just 2 of the 5 that actually got surrendered. And we also got the mom and then a friend, another female friend that looks just like them, and the father. So we actually have mom and dad.
So you have mom, dad, dad's girlfriend, and their 5 kids.
Exactly.
Are you freaking kidding me? Are they all bonded?
Yeah.
I think they might be.
So you've got 5 of these.
We've got 5 of them.
And how old is Bob and Burger?
They're actually only 12 weeks old.
Aww.
And they're all going to be small because mom and dad are fairly small. So I'm thinking they're going to be under like 12 pounds, maybe. This one, the smaller one here today is Bob, and he's 4.2 pounds exactly. We weighed him today. And the other one, who's Burger, is 5.3 pounds.
Nice.
And they're already 12 weeks. So
they're having so much fun. And the mom and the girlfriend, they're like the same age? Or did dad trade it in for a puppy?
I'm not sure if he's...
We've got so many questions.
You got a lot more questions than I was prepared for. And I'm sorry, I don't have ages of the mom and girlfriend.
I mean, this is like a Maury episode. All right. So these kids, these puppies, they're pretty cute.
Yes. And they're going to be up for adoption very soon. And we've already gotten a lot of interest of anyone that volunteers, walking by their cages. And they're like, who are they? Because, lately we've gotten the bigger pups as you guys know. And so these are little tiny guys.
Well, I appreciate you bringing up something that's a non-white little puppy.
Yeah. Not
for
white,
a change.
Fluffy puppy or a fluffy dog.
So now you said they're going to be available shortly. They're 12 weeks now. How old do they have to be to go?
They're actually of age to go. We just want to alter them first.
But so then they've got a week or so to recover from that, and then they're ready to go. So, well, good. Hey, Billy, do you know anything about Project Midnight?
No.
This is like going to debut at the a Goodwood Festival of Speed. Subaru has made a street racing car. It's a WRX. I was trying to look for like Subaru news, and that's what all it was about.
Project Midnight, huh?
Yeah. It's got a 9,500 RPM redline, only 2,400 pounds. It's a carbon fiber body and 670 horsepower.
It sounds like some trouble. Yeah,
it sounds like Pastrana's going to be coming in soon.
Yeah, that's it might be a little too much power.
Well, the thing is, I think the rumor that I'm seeing like in like Edmunds and some of the motor magazines are saying that they think Subaru might be coming out with an STI supercharged WRX.
Okay.
For street use, not racing, but I mean, just a real super one, which looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll actually be out in Las Vegas at the end of this month for the Subaru National Business Conference. So we get some good insights there on upcoming stuff. So maybe they will tell us a little bit more about that, because that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
But then I won't be able to tell you because I have to sign an NDA.
Well, they're debuting it this weekend. This weekend at this Festival of Speed thing.
Cool.
But I've seen pictures of it. It's all black. It's got like subliminal graphics on it, and then a big whale tail type thing on the back.
Cool.
And
spoiler action. I'm more into the comfort of the cars.
Really?
like a nice Outback touring.
There you go.
Very smooth
you
ride.
You reach a certain age and you get that.
At 40 now, I'm just want to go the speed limit. not be in a hurry to get there. Be safe. Something reliable.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, Kelly, question for you. I know the other week we talked about like how hot the pavements can get on the dog's paws and to walk in the morning, late at night, keep them on the grass, the whole 9 yards there. But, it is darn hot out right now. And I got to think that the health of animals just in general and heat, I mean, obviously keep them out of the cars at all costs. Don't even bother to take them anywhere.
For them to be riding around in the heat.
But are there any special, precautions somebody should take for a dog? I mean, do the heat exhaustion and, all that, is that a problem with dogs?
Yeah, it absolutely is. And we actually have seen, we're taking our dogs out for extremely short breaks, go outside, pee pee, poo poo, and come right back in. But obviously we want them to continue to take their breaks as they should. But even some of them are coming in and they're just really exhausted from the heat. And sometimes you'll even see like a lot of the dogs are throwing up with this extreme heat, just because.
Oh my gosh.
They'll come in and they'll gulp up the water, which can make them also throw up. Yeah. But so it's so important just to keep bowls of water everywhere in your home. So that way, even if you're inside, sometimes they can feel the heat much more than we can. I've noticed my dogs are panting and I have air conditioning, but they're definitely feeling the heat a lot more than I am inside. But
I know my cat appreciates the ice cubes I put in her water.
Yeah.
I
know. Mine does too. Mine plays with them. She takes it out of the bowl and scoops them up and runs around the house with them.
But I mean, these guys are all part of our family. So we do need to make sure that they're just as safe as our kids and as our grown-ups and everything else.
And sometimes, the dogs, you'll see them, they walk out and then they lay in the sun, which is a natural thing that they enjoy doing. But sometimes, you just got to be the one to make sure that they come right back in, because this is the time that everyone says, oh, they'll know if they're too hot. Sometimes they don't, especially the small ones. They can go into heat exhaustion much, much faster than even the larger ones. And if they're a little bit dehydrated, obviously that can be a problem too.
And people are still loving on the Forester. Loving on the lines, and they said that the Legacy may become a new true collector's vehicle.
Could be.
Which would be cool.
Yeah.
Going back to the Forester, because I was looking this weekend. I've done my Sunday drive in your parking lots. Yeah. So the no trespassing lot, I didn't trespass. I just stayed on the edge. But I noticed that they don't have the name Forester on it. It's like just kind of engraved into the bumper, right?
Yeah, it says it. It says Forester.
Right, but it's engraved into the bumper. Yeah. It doesn't have the thing, which is different for you guys.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah,
I like the way a Forester looks. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom actually bought one.
Did she? Yeah.
Yeah, she drove a Lexus for the past 25 years. And she got a new 25 Forester and she loves it.
Oh, that's great.
Really
what color did she get?
She got the white with the brown interior.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's a big fan.
So the Forester Wilderness is not coming out yet, though, right?
Correct. Yeah, that the Forester Wilderness for this year will still be the same as the 24 models, but next year.
I did specifically come to look at the Forester. I love my Crosstreks still, but I thought, hey, I know it just has more cargo space.
Mm-hmm. A little more cargo space, or actually a lot more cargo space.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really smooth ride, quiet, just great car.
Hey, Billy, what's the why?
What's the why?
Yeah, what's the why? That's what it says on the board behind me. I'm just kind of wondering.
Oh, the why for us is, I like to talk to people.
Can I read it? It says happy customers.
Well, our why is at Annapolis Subaru. Our goal is to provide each of our customers with extraordinary sales and service experiences that result in our customers highly recommending Annapolis Subaru to their friends and family.
And that is exactly what I do.
That's what we go for. And the more we're able to do that, the more cars we're able to sell, the more cars we're able to service, the more we're able to support our local community we do. So it's all a big circle.
Now we know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's the why about the puppy plunge?
Puppy plunge.
It's going to be hot.
Coming. Please tell me the weather is not going to be as hot as it's been in the past week, because we've had puppy plunges that are that hot. And though the dogs are happy because they're plunging, the people are kind of hot.
It's like a puppy soak.
Yeah,
they just won't get out of the water.
So hopefully the weather will let up by the end of August. And it's actually a week later than we usually have it in August. So,
well, AnnapolisSubaru.com is where you can go to get a Forester. You buy a white one with the brown interior. You can look just like Billy's mom.
It's true. Well, like the car that she drives. Yeah.
And you can go to aacspca.org and you can get your hands on Burger or Bob, or Bob's Burger, or both, or any of their 5 other siblings. No, they've got a total of 5.
Yep,
So they
total
got
of
3
5.
other siblings.
Yeah.
And I guess the girlfriend,
A mom, a girlfriend, and a
the
dad.
wife, and the
needs
dad
them.
are all available too.
The girlfriend needs a home too. Let's not forget about her.
Yeah, she's going to end up bonded with the dad. I can feel it.
But Bob and Burger are available in about a week after they go have some fun at the vet's office. And again, you can see them. I don't know if they're on the website yet, but AACSPCA.org is where you want to go. On 149 Old Solomon's Island Road. Plenty of stock because I saw it coming in. I don't have the full inventory at the top of my head like I do the SPCA, but
Yeah, let me know how many cars we sell by next week, John.
we're working on it. I will. That's where you need to go. And I guess we'll see you guys next week, hopefully when it's a little bit cooler.
Yep. See you then.
Sounds good.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.